Should you boost a Gen 1 Coyote, either F-150 or Mustang, that is high mileage? Yes and no. And I'm going to get into that, but things you should consider before boosting a high mileage, really anything, is it stock? How stock is it? And what type of person owned it before you? Because if you buy a Mustang that is modified, it's got a cold air intake or an exhaust on it, that should be a telltale sign that the previous owner has most likely been beating on it. And the more that's been beat on, the more likely it's going to end up blowing up on you if you boost it. So, you might want to keep that in consideration. This particular car I bought with 165,000 miles on it, and it was completely stock. Had stock exhaust on it, had stock cold air intake on it, didn't even have catch cans or anything on it. It was running smooth as butter, air conditioning's ice cold. The only problem I ever had with it is the stupid airbag button. The airbag light is on all the time. Other than that, it's just your typical base model GT. So, it's don't have any of the buttons, doesn't have any of the special shit. No cooled seat, heated seats. I think that some of these might have had cooled seats. I think I've seen that before, but this is a 6R80 model. But show you assholes my setup. This is a Roush car. I got a PMAS. I got an 80mm pulley. So I'm making about 11 pounds of boost, that is the Roush Stage 3 pulley. I'm getting back in here because it's hot as hell outside. That's why I'm in the car, because it's 90 degrees outside and humid, and this is Ohio, and you might as well be between Satan's asshole when it's 98 degrees outside. So those are things to consider. And I would not suggest racing the car. I would suggest, if you're going to put any kind of boost to a high mileage car like this, just take it out every once in a while. Let it sing, but don't do a bunch of back-to-back pulls. Do it once, maybe twice. Come home, let the car cool off. Get in it another day, maybe do it again, but you're going to just drive the car normal most of the time. Otherwise, you're going to want to put a Gen 2 or Gen 3 block in here. Keep the Gen 1 cams. I mean, you might as well upgrade the cams while you're in there. But, just depends on if you're willing to do all that work. If you don't want to do all that work, don't be stupid. Don't go put a 69mm pulley on it and a fuel system and think that it's going to hold up. When you got this many miles on here, even if the car has been mostly just highway driven and garaged, I wouldn't suggest it. If you just want to have fun every once in a while, go to a car show, maybe if a scat pack pulls up on you and you want to humiliate him, sure. But if you're just going to do this on a high mileage car, just drive the car casually. You know, just have fun with it, but don't take it to the strip a bunch. You know, maybe once a year. You know, otherwise you might want to have another engine laying around to put in here. And if you blow up your motor, especially if you have a positive displacement supercharger, if you blow up your motor, pieces of your engine are going to go up into your intake and are going to go up into your supercharger. So you might as well have an extra supercharger laying around too. So just be smart if you want to boost a high mileage car. You know, but other than that, I've been enjoying this car. You know, I started with a 3.3 inch pulley, which is basically 84 millimeters, and I went down to the 80 millimeter, and the 80 millimeter I think is right, just about perfect for this car. That's probably going to be the only pulley I'm going to run on here for now on, because it's right there where my knock sensors are still fairly happy. You know, they're not super pissed off. The 83 millimeter pulley, I actually had negative knocks, so my knock sensors were super happy. So if I want to go back to that and be a little slower, but have my knock sensors be a little happier, and you know, not beat on the car as hard, then I'll probably do that. But you know, other than that, I think that is about it, actually. So